good afternoon to all. You join us for this T20 between Australia and England. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
We're showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen. Right-hander opening, looks like they're going to be taking on the new ball today. The left-hander will be up at the non-striker's end. These two will look to make a solid start for their team.
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Misses everything. Shot, should be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Big throw there, and it's on target. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. England are 7 for none.
First of the power play overs down, and some good shot making to start things off.
Hazelwood, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Stark coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The captain's going to change. Things around in the field. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot. At least one on offer. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Chance. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
Brooke, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. He's got their tail up.
Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Nice shot. Runs possible. Everyone's gone up. Doesn't beat the infield. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Nicely played. Runs one. There'll be runs here. That's a confident appeal. The crowd is electric right now. There could be a couple if they hustle. Well played. Could be a quick single. Great commitment. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. The ball's returned out from the deep there. Zampa with a beautiful piece of fielding.
Into the third over. England are now on 15 for 1.
Straight to the fielder. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Oh, he loves them there. That'll be 4. Pulled away nicely.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. They'll get at least 1 here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Into the 4th over. England are now on 23 for 1.
And that's the end of the innings. England have set a target of 24 runs. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon. Good evening, one and all. We're here today at the home of cricket, Lords. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
We're showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen. The right-hander in the middle will take guard for the first ball. Duckett will be at the other end.
Match looks about ready to get underway, and already the crowd making a hell of a racket. Not sure how long they can keep this up for. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
A few moves made in the field.
There could be a couple if they hustle. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Absolutely middled that. Finds the fielder with that shot. Worked away. That's a nice single. They'll get at least one here.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
The ball's returned out from the deep there. Stark will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Into the gap, lovely compact form on the cover drive, and the bat will get back to 2 runs.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, 10 off it. England, 10 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Everyone's gone up. Cummins coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Cummins deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Nice shot, runs possible. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Good return back from the deep. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, that's just too full. Crawley makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4. Great fielding there. Very accurate long distance throw. Couldn't get it through the field. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 9 off it. England, 19 for none.
They're setting themselves for a big power play.
There'll be runs here. Cummins with a beautiful piece of fielding. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Was quick onto that in the infield. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Pope taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Can't get that outside the ring field.
The third over, England are now on 21 for 1.
Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Misses everything. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Cuts that off well in the infield. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Brilliant diving stop. 4 runs added in that over. England 25 for 1.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Going with spin now.
The spinner coming on to bowl.
Going with pace now.
The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Chance to run two.
Well, that's a fantastic shot. Gets onto the back foot quickly and rolls the wrists to keep it down. Great vision.
Overpitched, punch through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do. That's four all the way. Beautiful shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Shot. Should be runs here.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. There'll be runs here.
Good return back from the deep.
The batting team are now on 40 for 1.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Pope with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Nicely played. Runs one. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Edged, what a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Straight to the fielder. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Pope has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Worked away. That's a nice single. Nicely played.
End of the 7th over. The batting team are now 50 for 1.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged, unplayable. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Some adjustments to the field. How will he reply?
Massive outside edge.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicketkeeper.
Root, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in. Left alone, taken by the keeper.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. And the chance goes begging. Everyone's gone up. Stoinis pulls out. Dead ball. Shot. Should be runs here.
Root, left alone, through to the keeper. Left that one, a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Couldn't get it through the field.
End of the 10th over. England are now 72 for 2.
A scamper through for a single. Good running. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. And that's dropped. Oh, no. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Return from out on the boundary. Good fielding. And caught. That's just superb.
Brook, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. They'll get at least one here. Australia needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained in good over.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Maxwell, the spinner, coming into the attack. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Stokes coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end.
It's evident and ever so. Audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Nice shot, runs possible. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. The crowd is electric right now. Edge, but it drops safely. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nicely played. Runs one.
End of the 12th over. England are now 79 for 4.
Nicked it. Edge, amazing delivery. Gone. Great reflexes. And gone. Amazing from the keeper.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat. He's got their tail up.
Can't get that outside the ring field. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. And taken. Superb bowling.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle, are ready to face up.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels. Of excitement all round this ground. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Atkinson, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. There'll be runs here. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching.
No shot offered there.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Doesn't beat the infield. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Brook doesn't offer a shot.
Nice shot. But straight to gully. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. That's a solid shot. They'll get at least one here. Seven runs added in that over. England are 86 for 7.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Stark coming back into the attack. Chance to run 2.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot. Punches it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball? Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Nicely played. Shot, should be runs here. Was quick onto that in the infield. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Nicely played. Runs one. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Into the 15th over. The batting team are now on 99 for 7.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. No shot offered. Through to the keeper.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Absolutely middled that. Finds the fielder with that shot. Worked away. That's a nice single. Oh, great ball. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Into the 16th over. The batting team are now 108 for 7.
Zampa coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
New batter out at the crease, lower order, right-hander, who want to add some quick runs.
And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Wood, the right-hander, coming in, lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Edge, but it drops safely. They've gone up here. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Edge, keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off now. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Massive outside edge. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
Maxwell just about ready to go out in the middle.
Nice solid defensive shot. Leading edge, but safe. Batter turned their hands a little too early on that, it seemed. Wood, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Change of bowling. The fast bowler comes into the attack.
Head waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's gone. Nice, simple catch.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end, so we'll need to wait a bit.
Right out of the middle of the bat. Stunning stop. I thought that was a boundary for sure. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Edged it. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Gone. Fine catch.
Owen, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. Owen watched it carefully and left alone. And left alone again, through to the keeper again.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Straight to the fielder. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Great shot. At least one on offer.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Cuts that off well in the infield. That looks gone.
New batter at the crease, right-hander, and very capable with the bat.
Square cut, finds point, no run. The crowd is electric right now. Couldn't get it through the field. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
The batting team are now 12 for 4.
Huge edge. And caught. That's just superb.
David, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. He's got their tail up.
Shot. Should be runs here.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply?
Leading edge lands safe from hands, though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Australia are now 16 for 5.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
No. Terrible shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Six runs added in the over. Australia 22 for 5. England are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle. Archer finds the outside edge, but it goes through the slip fielders. That's unlucky. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. They'll get at least 1 here. Doesn't beat the infield. Misses everything. Wow, that's missed a lot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Perfectly timed. Brooke showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. England managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
The runs have dried up. A good opportunity to find some rhythm this time around after struggling earlier. Went for the drive, complete miss. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nicely played. Runs one.
End of the 8th over. Australia are now...
Cass comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Great shot. At least one on offer. It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. David, fortunate there. There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now on 30 for 5.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Middled that one, great timing.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Edged it. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Out. What a screamer.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. They'll get at least one here. Atkinson finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Not tempted to play at that one. End of another disappointing over. Stokes has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
Working the occasional singles, the odd boundary, but they just have to find something and gather momentum to get into this match.
Straight into deep thirds midst. Got their balance and judgment right and just waited for the ball. That's a good catch.
Stark, the left-handed tail ender. Bowlers will want to see the back of them quickly before any late scoreboard damage can be done.
Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Bad decision-making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Now 42 for 7.
There'll be runs here. Finds the edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Well played. Could be a quick single. Can't get that outside the ring field. Well, that over improves their economy rate somewhat. Still work to be done, though.
Well, you can't direct the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Some aggressive shots would be ideal at the moment.
Nicely played. Runs one. Great shot. At least one on offer. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Atkinson with a huge appeal. Edged it. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. And the spectators here at the moment. Shot, should be runs here. Over, Australia 56 for 7.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
Cass, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. There could be a couple if they hustle. That's a solid shot. Perfectly timed.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
There'll be runs here. 9 runs added there. Australia 65 for 7.
Well, you can't direct the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Some aggressive shots would be ideal at the moment.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Wow, that's missed a lot.
End of the 17th over, Australia.
Wood back into the attack.
For 7. Change of bowling, the fast bowler comes into the attack.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Couldn't get it through the field. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Misses everything. Caught, gone.
Cummins, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. The bowler looks really confident. Big appeal. This could be out.
He's the new man in the middle, but for now, he's up at the bowler's end. He's got their tail up.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Leading edge, but safe. Batter turned their hands a little too early on that, it seemed. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Went for the drive, complete miss. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Well played, could be a quick single.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Zampa taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Poor shot, really lucky. Stokes has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
As we approach the end of this match, a Kapil Dev quote comes to mind. If you play good cricket, a lot of bad things get hidden.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Gone, great catch, safe pair of hands to get the win.
That's a stunning victory. Fantastic bowling to get the wicket they needed. That is everything I love about cricket.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.